Well, I think like intellectually, I like that horror movies are really fun, feel like a good popcorn, like Friday night experience, but that you can also kind of make them about something. I think that's kind of the brilliance of horror movies. And then just as a filmmaker, it's really fun to shoot horror movies. So it's fun to have a lot of blood. It's fun to kill people. And, it's fun to scare people. It's fun to do all of those things. It's just like a really, really kind of satisfying experience on set too, so. So that was challenging. I had read the books as a teenager. I was a big fan. I'm a big fan of R.L. Stine and of Fear Street. And as anyone knows that knows the books, there's like hundreds of them. There's so many of them. So it was definitely challenging to try to figure out like, how do we tackle this? What do we do? And ultimately we ended up kind of taking the spirit of the books and the spirit of the fun and the kind of like the subversive nature of like, you know, there's a little bit of a hint of sex in the books. There's always violence, like crazy things like that. And then kind of creating our own mythology and our own narrative to push the movies forward. I don't know. I think there were really fun parts about all of it, but I think that being on set, as crazy as it was to shoot for 106 days, was really, really fun. And it was really satisfying. And it was just great to go to work every day, even though it was hard. And I think shooting the grocery store sequence of the first movie was so good. It was so fun. It was, although it smelled bad in that grocery store, but it was good. Yeah, I think my favorite just personally is Skull Mask because, again, I'm a 90s kid, so I think that is my favorite. But scary-wise, the milkman creeps me out. The man that like played that character is so nice and so kind, Kevin, but I couldn't even go like near him when he was like in full makeup. He was so scary, and it was just. So to me, it's him, it's his backstory, it's whatever happened with that milkman. That's the scariest to me. I think that, like I think I said a little bit earlier, I think that part of the cool part about Fear Street was being able to revisit the slasher genre, but also to tell stories with characters that don't usually get to be the hero and don't usually get to live very long. And so telling the story of Dina and Sam and telling a queer love story that stars a person of color was just super exciting to me. And I hope that it kind of makes other people say, oh, we can do this. Like, this makes sense. And this is what we should do. And this is what the world looks like. So why shouldn't our movies look like this too? So, yeah.